No sound. Now do you have sound? Okay, it's been one of those mornings, guys. I'm back, and you are watching What's New Wednesday. Thanks for letting me know, guys. You can hear me now? Now? Okay, good. It's Wednesday, September 18th, 2024. I'm so happy to be with you today. And I just said good morning to all of you that chimed in the comments. Well, I couldn't get to quite all of you, but I'll name off a few right now. Hi, Jennifer from Michigan and Michelle from Oregon City, Oregon. Oh my goodness. Okay, Sonia from Oklahoma and also Patty from Oklahoma. Just saw you, Patty, this last weekend. Hi, Kristen from Massachusetts and Marcia from Texas. Good morning, and Deborah from Sandpoint, Idaho. Rhonda, she says, right here in Logan, Utah. Awesome. Good morning, Chris from California. Chris Yost, Deborah from Oklahoma, and the list goes on. And now you can hear me, which is always a much better experience. Okay, well, let's hope the rest of today's show goes off without a hitch, right, my friends? All right. Lots to talk about, lots of fun stuff going on. Of course, you know, we're getting into more of the Halloween spooky season. So we'll be talking a little bit more about that and all kinds of good stuff today. So in case you missed last week, of course, being September 11th, that has now been recognized since 2009 as a day of service and remembrance in honor of those who died and who were helped through the 9/11 tragedy. And so, as part of this day of service and remembrance, I thought it would be fitting to have Jen on from Me Time to talk about a community quilt that we're putting together to donate. And actually, we're hoping that it's going to be a lot of quilts by the time we get all these blocks in from you. And let me tell you, thank you, because the blocks have been rolling in, and our team has been sorting them, and they're ready to, start putting this quilt together. But it's not too late. It's not too late to get the free block download. It needs to be a 4-inch block. And this is through the Me Time site. So we will be sure to put a link here in the notes on how you can find out both more information about this community quilt project and how you can download one of those designs for free. It's a free block, and we want you to try it out. And when you do, we would love for you to donate them for this community quilt. So let me show you, if you want to get your cameras ready or your phones ready to take a screenshot of this, because this is where you're going to want to send it. And we've extended the deadline for our Kimberbellas and fellas to help out until October 15th. So right there, it gives you a little bit more details. It also gives you the address as to where to send it to. And as I mentioned, the deadline is October 15th. So we'd love to have you be a part of that. And as you can see there on the right-hand side, that is the free quilt block that can be done all on the embroidery machine, which is pretty awesome. And whether you do that block or another perfectly pieced block that's 4 inches is great. And it doesn't matter the fabrics, the scrappier, the better, right? So we'd love to have you join us for that. All right, let's continue on with some Sew and Tell from Kimberbell. Okay, so I thought I'd pull together some a theme here with Halloween around the corner, and that this project is, fairly quick and easy and simple to make. And you guys are doing a whole lot of fun themes with it. It's fun to see all your fabrics mixed in there. So let's take a look at the Save the Date October 31st pillow. Now, save the date pillow panels are just that. You're embroidering onto a creating a panel and you're embroidering them for the different holidays. The buttonholes are done on the embroidery machine as well, so that you can just add it to one pillow form, one pillow and the cover, and then you can swap it out for every month. So I'll show you how someone did that, but with a few different designs from that collection. But here's one on October 31st. This is from Joy. She says, did a couple small save the date pillows using the pumpkins and potions fabric. They turned out so cute. And yes, they did, Joy. Let's look at those a little more up close. Don't you love that fabric? It's our brand new pumpkins and potions fabric. And boy, did that turn out cute, Joy. Love, love, love it. Isn't that fun? October 31st, right there. Super simple. Hey, here's one from Cindy. She says this is her version of the monthly pillow. And I love it. I love it, Cindy, because you used gold glitter. Oh my gosh, you can't go wrong with the glitter, right? I love the simplification of that. You just did gold and then did some black accents with the stitching. It looks really, really good. Thank you. Thank you for posting that. All right. Now this one, I loved what she said about it. And also that she gave us some samples of the other pillow panels, save the date pillow panels that she did as a gift. So let's take a look at that. This one is from Jill. She says, just gave my mother-in-law these 3 for her birthday. Now to work on the next 4 for Christmas. They turned out so cute. I love Kimberbell. Jill, thank you for sharing that idea. And I love how you didn't feel like you had to get like all of them done at once. You could just sprinkle it in throughout the year for birthdays, for Christmas presents, for, maybe even Mother's Day. You say, oh, here's a few more pillow panels to add to your pillow. So let's take a closer look at Jill's. Again, these were the ones that she's done so far. And this is the October 31st. And don't you love that candy corn fabric on there? So cute, so cute. And then she did December 25th, which I absolutely love. See how the corners are done right, right there with the buttonholes. Yeah, that's all done on the embroidery machine. And this one for Thanksgiving. So yeah, and I love how she used our Kimberbell quilting files in the background to decorate that. All right, a few more. This one comes from Kendra. She says, finally got this done. On to the next project in my big to-do pile. I know, Kendra, it never ends, does it? But that looks so good. It's a quick win, right, Kendra? It's a quick win. You can put it aside and now move on to the rest in the pile. But I love how yours turned out. And you know what? Always more to do, but that means you're in for a whole lot of fun for a long, long, long time, right? If you've made these save the date pillows, let us know your experience in the comments. This one comes from Marlene. She says, I never throw away a project that had a little bit of a mess up. So she got the size a little bit wrong on this. So she made sure she cut it down to size, and then she turned it into a regular pillow, which I think was a fantastic idea. And then used some gold metallic to go around the 31 number and used glow in the dark thread for the bats. She says she thinks she'll make another. Let's look at that closer. Oh my gosh, I love it. So yeah, whether you make it into a pillow panel or a pillow in itself, or maybe you make a quilt, maybe an all year long type of, all through the year type of quilt. Those are all available as instant downloads. I think they're only like $5 or $6, and there will be a drop-down menu. You can choose the October 31st one, or you can choose any of them, right? Or you can save some money and buy them in a bundle, which makes the price go down even lower. So take a look at all the holidays that we have in there, and you never know, maybe more will come out. We'll see in the future, okay? All righty. So, Jill, she's chiming in. She says, I gave her some for Mother's Day. Awesome. I love that. You know what? And I bet she loves that. I bet every holiday that rolls around, she's thinking, what has Jill gotten me this time so that I can add to my pillow panel collection? Pretty awesome. It'd be great to just like think Christmas right now, right? And if you gifted just the pillow, the base, right? And then you gave them, maybe one or two to start the year with. Then as each month rolls around, you could add another one. It's the gift that keeps on giving, right? So thank you everyone for posting those pictures. If you've been making something on the any Kimberbell projects, well, we would love to see it. So please post them over on our Kimberbellas and Fellas Facebook page. And if you're not part of that Facebook page yet, what are you waiting for? Here's your invitation. Come join us over there. It is a private group, but once we let you in, it's so fun to see what everybody's making and get help with questions and that kind of thing. So Kimberbellas and Fellas. All right. Just quick note about the replays on Facebook. Now, if you are watching this right now, you're probably not watching the replay, so you're not this might not mean a whole lot to you quite yet. Stay with me here, guys. But if in the past few weeks you've been trying to watch the replay, maybe you didn't get to it all, or you have a friend who watches the replay in the ewith and you tried to watch it on Facebook, guys, I don't know what's going on, but Facebook isn't playing very nice right now with these video streams. And so it's been kind of wonky. Have you noticed that? Maybe you've noticed that. So if you want, this is my public service announcement, that if you do want to watch a replay of one of our live shows, like What's New Wednesday, join us over on YouTube channel because it'll play there. I don't know what's going on. Who knows about these things? The gremlins, right? But you can watch it. Now, hopefully that'll get fixed here eventually from Facebook, but I don't know what their timeline is for that. So in the meantime, you can always catch an episode of any of our live events on YouTube as a replay. And if, like I said, if you've got friends that are like, well, I tried to watch it and it wasn't working, yeah, you let them know. YouTube is the place to go. Okay. All righty. Let's see. Next. Ooh, we've got some new background quilting. Here we go. This week. Oh, and by the way, let me just tell you really quick. Our background quilting team, remember last week when we released the Army, the Navy, oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. We released 3 Army, Navy, and Air Force. That's what it was. And you guys were saying, well, how about the Coast Guard? Or how about there was another one. Oh my gosh, it just left me. Okay. Anyway, we've got it all. Oh, Marines. We've got it all. So it's not here this week. It won't be out for a little while, maybe another month or two, but they have the initials all done. It's just not fully through the process and they are awesome. So I knew that would be good news to you guys and couldn't wait to share that with you. So be watching. If you are looking for Marines or Coast Guard, we've got you, but it's going to be a little bit longer. So stay tuned. Okay. But for this week, we have some new ones. And I guess I should say they could be new to you, but again, shouting it really loud for all to hear. If you are subscribed to Perfectly Pieced through MeTime, you already received it as part of your package in August, okay? So don't buy it again because you have it already. But this one is a book theme. And isn't that great? My goodness, who likes to read, right? I love it. It'd be great for a book bag. It'd be great for a book quilt, you name it. Maybe something for, your librarian or a school teacher or just, that kid who loves to read. So that's an all over background quilting design using clear blue tiles with the fun books. And then are you ready to see a really cute border? Now I will say that if you're part of Perfectly Pieced This border, you did receive only the 2-inch width as part of your quilting files for Perfectly Pieced in August. But if you want even more that are just so darn cute and thicker borders and a different design to it too, this is what you would want to pick up. So again, the 2-inch border you already received as part of Perfectly Pieced. But if you want the 1 and 2-inch border, this is read right there. Okay, super cute for sashing. And then look at that one. Don't you love those books? We've got, it says journal, history, volume 1, science fiction, romance, mystery. It's all there. I think that would make the cutest quilt. So both of those are available starting today for those who aren't part of Perfectly Pieced, or if you were part of Perfectly Pieced and you want the other borders, it's available today. So have fun with that one. I can't wait to see the projects you do with it. All right, now next we have some new deals of the week. Now, if you never want to miss a deal of the week, or if you want to be the first to know, make sure you sign up for text messages because deals can go fast. And you saw that this week. We only have so many remaining. We put it out there and people snag them up pretty darn quick. So there were 3 new deals listed on Monday. 2 of them are sold out, and I know you guys really, really wanted them, but they're sold out. And I don't know if we're planning on bringing in more of those or not. Those were something from quite a while ago, the portfolios and such and the clipboards. But there is another deal of the week that we still do have this week, and that is a really screaming deal. It is a buy one, get one free on our 60 by 60 inch project batting. So if you love our project batting, and I know you do, getting a 60 by 60, boy, think about all the projects you could make with that. Whether that's just like a full quilt. If you do like one hoop wonders and stuff, the larger quilt is a 60 by 60. So you'd be great with that one. Or it's just a little bit less than 60 by 60, somewhere around there. So you would have enough for those quilts. But then, like if you're just doing a quilt like Quilting Through the Seasons or Quilty Little Christmas, and you need all of that batting for your background quilting blocks, now's the time to get it. Buy one, get one free right now. And as you know, weekly deals end at the end of the week or until they're sold out. So go and grab that deal this week. And then, of course, speaking of deals, we have another one that was just added this morning that is phenomenal. How should I put this? Like when I saw this, I went, whoa, really? Okay, let's do it. And that's because this product is over 3 years old. I can't believe it, but it may be new to you. So how many of you guys did Candy Corn Quilt Shop? The Candy Corn Quilt Shop. Oh my gosh, can you believe it's been 3 years? What? So this is a crazy good deal. If you have not done it, now is the time to get it because you're going to get the book and CD, whatever we have remaining, again in our warehouse. You will get the embellishment kit, whatever we have left, the background quilting files, and you'll also get project batting. You guys, that's normally like around $230. And the screaming deal this week is $99. Yep, $99. And as you know, shipping is free at Kimberbell for orders $99 and up. So now's the time to get it. But if this is new to you, first of all, if you did do Candy Corn Quilt Shop, I would love to hear about it in the comments and tell us what you thought, because boy, was that a fun one. But when we initially released it, we had this darling girl at Kimberbell, um, that took the design, the digital design, and she animated it. Do you guys remember that when she and this was Kaylee, and she is just we just love her. She's now in college in a different city, but she put this together for us, and it is so darn cute to show everyone what the Candy Corn Quilt Shop quilt was all about. You guys remember? If you don't, I'm about ready to show you because it was so darn cute. Yes, Cindy remembers it. She says, when it was released, the animated video was adorable. Oh, you just wait. If you're thinking, like this would be if you're when you watch it, you're going to think you're on a ride at Disneyland, right? I'll just tell you that. Let's take a look at how all the characters in the Candy Corn Quilt Shop and all the elements come together to make this really fun video. Sit back and enjoy the show, my friends. Let's take a look. Is that the cutest little video? Oh my gosh, I watched that dozens of times when it was first released. So it was fun. It was really fun to go down memory lane from 3 years ago and look at that video again. Linda said, let's see, where are you? She said, Sabrina says, oh my, that is so fun. Yeah, Linda mentioned that she needs to bind hers still. Linda, I got you. I've got a little tip on that even today. So funny you should say that. Yeah, really, really cute. The quilt itself, oh my goodness, so much fun. But if you had been on the fence before, or you just didn't know about Kimberbell back then, or maybe it wasn't your thing, you may want to get it now. And this deal only goes through this Sunday. And this Sunday, let's see, is what is this Sunday? The 18th? No, the 22nd. It only goes through the 22nd. So just real quick, the bundle includes, just as a reminder, the book and CD, whatever the ones we have left, the embellishment kit, whatever we have left, the background quilting, and the project batting. Okay, so take a look at here it is in real time, right? But I know so many of you loved, and this is actually the sewing version of it. We had that back then too. This tells you kind of how old this is, but the machine embroidery version is just like it, just 1,000 times easier, right? So this is fabric bolts and back quarter sale. Get it? Not back quarter sale, back quarter sale. And on it, the little porch of the Candy Corn Quilt Shop. See right there? Oh my gosh, don't you love the candy corn flowers? You guys, I'm going to have squirrel moments for the next few minutes because every time I look at this, I see something different that I love. But here are the bolts. And in the embellishment kit, this is why you want the embellishment kit, is it has these little bolts that you wrap fabric around, which I think is so cute. In fact, not only is it on the porch of the Candy Corn Quilt Shop, but look at the hutch, the fabric hutch. It's got some fat quarters stacked up there, some jelly rolls right there. And then of course you've got the bolts of fabric on there. All right. So kind of fun. Let's see, what other things are just going to make you smile? Okay, another reason why you got to have the embellishment kit, I'm telling you, it is so darn cute, is that there are printed panels of previously released designs from Kimberbell that the witches are holding as part of their show and tell. Right? They're at a quilt guild, so to speak, and they're at a show and tell, and they're holding up their Halloween projects. But instead of calling it show and tell, we said it was called show and share if you dare. Do you remember this line of witches that were holding up the quilts? Guys, these are actual panels. No, you don't have to stitch all those little things, right? Those are actual panels that the witches are holding. And look even closer. This is probably my favorite embellishment kit we've ever done because look at the details. These are little green hand buttons that are sewn on so it looks like the witch is actually holding their project. All right. Now, one of the things that I loved about this panel right here, just even this block, is that there was some people from our team who actually, I wish I had a picture of it, but they actually took one of our pillow cover blanks, the lumbar pillow cover blank, and they said, you know what, I'm not going to do the whole quilt, but that right there, that block is so cute on a pillow cover blank. So look at, do you guys recognize these quilts? How about this one? This makes me smile because you guys know what that one is, right? It is the quilt that started it all, so to speak, right? This is Home is Where the Haunt Is. Look, I mean, it is quilted. Look at that. So darling, right? Her little hands are holding onto it. And that is a printed panel, comes in the embellishment kit, but this is the quilt that was the original quilt in quilt stores that we released as a block of the week, and it was a mystery. Do you guys remember that? If you were way back when in like 2011. So it's kind of fun that that witch is holding that quilt. But what about this one? Does anyone have this bench pillow? Look at that. Yes, that is the Twilight Boulevard bench pillow. So she's proud to show that one off. Ooh, look at that candy corn flower button on there as well. And then these ones, while that wasn't a full-on quilt that we did do the pieced blocks right here, machine embroider by number. Do you remember those? And so you can get those still at Kimberbell as a download, but then we just made a bunch of them and put them in a 9-patch, and super simple. In fact, I have that original 9-patch that we did right here. So you can see we've got the pumpkin blocks and we've got the witch blocks, and all of that this little witch is holding. So kind of fun. Now, I also have, guys, I just love cutesy Halloween stuff. You know me. I also have the original. How many of you guys have this sitting in your house? It was probably our best-selling Halloween bench pillow that we've done, because we've done a couple. And this was the one that was the first stab at doing lights on there. So the little houses light up and such, and people loved Twilight Boulevard. So cute, right? All the elements. See, there's that candy corn flower again. And again, the witch is holding that. So I just love just like the little details of what was in this embellishment kit, and like kind of the little Easter eggs, if you will, the little nods to other past Kimberbell projects is pretty fun. Oh, Kim's Claw said that Twilight Boulevard is on her sofa now. Awesome. Yeah, I need to put that one out today for sure. Okay, so here's some other fun elements about this. So this was a really fun quilt to design, as you can imagine, because all I had to do was channel my inner quilt shop experience, right? I wanted to think all things quilt shop and, what would you find in a quilt shop and what kinds of elements would make really cute other things. And so these thimbles I thought would be so cute as little flower pots. And then you have the candy corn flower, of course, that grows out of that one. Okay, one of my favorites, and I think this is probably some of yours too. I've heard it over the years, but do you remember the tombstones? What was written on the tombstones? Are you ready for this? I owe these tombstones to a little conversation I had with Ryan, my husband, the Kimber fella, right? And my daughter, my grown daughter, we all sat around and we were trying to think of like funny puns and stuff. And this is what we came up with. So here lies an unfinished quilt. May it rest in pieces. Anyone have quilts like that? Or how about this one? I loved this. Here lies all my scraps, all my scraps, all of my scraps, right? All my scraps. And this is one of my favorites too. Here lies empty bobbins. Empty bobbins. Boom, boom. There you go. Broom parking only. All others will be stitched in the ditch. Do you see what a fun theme this was to work with? Oh my gosh. Okay, we also had this fun black leather antique sewing machine. But do you remember what made it even more fun? Oh my goodness. If you had you got all the files for these little ways to personalize that sewing machine so that you could personalize it according to the brand of machine that you have. But we did a little spooky twist on that. So for example, if you own a baby lock machine, we called it the Batty Lock machine. And so you could personalize your machine to say Batty Lock instead of baby lock. Or how about if you have a Singer machine, we called the Singer a Screamer machine. If you have a Genome, we called it a Genome Eek. Genome Eek. Get it? Some of these we had to do a little stretch, but you get the idea. If you have a Brother machine, we called it Brother. A Pfaff, an Elna. We have Husqvarna Viking. We have all the names. So anyway, that's kind of fun. You would get all the files for that too. And there were several people, again, who may not have done the whole quilt, but I saw them make mug rugs with just that machine, and then they would personalize it with their friends, brands and machines on it, which I thought was super cute. All right, a couple more before we go. Sit and Stitch a Spell. Oh my gosh. Again, the embellishment kit has this gorgeous mustard velveteen that gives it a little poof to that couch. But do you remember this little guy right here? This is a button, but it's based on one of the Kimberbell Buddies collection that says "Welcome My Pretties." So it's that, and then it's got another little cat button sitting on there. There's just a whole lot of fun elements. Oh. Okay, the pumpkin pin cushion. Are you kidding me? Okay, look at that, the little ghost pins that go in there. I think there's one up here too. Let me see. Oh yes, there was little bat pins. Do you see why this embellishment kit was just so much fun? So if you are looking for this, now's the time to get it for sure. Again, this deal only goes through this Sunday, September 22nd. It ends at 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time, or until those sell out that are still in our warehouse. We wanted to pass on the deal to you. It's sitting there. Let's give you guys a really great deal after it being out for 3 years. So anyway, there's that. Oh, and there's bonus projects as part of this. I didn't have all of them here with me, but I did have these cute little pumpkin pin cushions, all made in the hoop. Look how darling that is. It comes in 3 sizes. So stinking cute. This would be cute even if you did maybe a little bit, if you chose a fabric that was maybe a little bit more a little darker. I call it dark and dirty, right? And Oh, please. And maybe had those out for like all of fall and autumn and and such. But then these bright orange ones are so cute for Halloween itself. So anyway, it makes a great little, something to put on your tier tray, just for decoration, or if you want to truly make it into a pin cushion like I did here. In fact, I have it always, you may have seen it before sitting on my tier tray here, but this is where it's always at with some of my other little pin cushions. So anyway, kind of fun. All right. So we'll put a link in the notes for that. And wow, again, screaming deal. Okay. Now, every now and then, well, I mean, all the time, I'm always on the Kimberbellas and Fellas page. I'm looking at, what are your questions? What are your comments? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind, right? And so I will take a mental note of things that you're asking about, and you've gotten answers maybe to them already from other people or from our social media team and such. But I always think, if everyone's not on there, and maybe they didn't see the question being asked, What's New Wednesday is a great time to talk a little bit more about some of those things that have been brought up. So 2 of those things I'm happy to share with you today, that I think will be helpful. So yes, Denise, we do. We do have the embellishment kits, and it's for a crazy good deal right now. Oh, I should mention, okay, I'm going to back up a little bit, rewind 30 seconds, because I forgot to show you what's in that bundle. And I've got to show you so you really get the idea of how amazing this is. All right. Do you remember we had the little photo shoot with the witches? Those were members of our product development team. Aren't they so cute? Okay, here's a few more images. Oh, see, there's that show and share if you dare. There's some fun background quilting that's included, all the things. Oh, there's those pumpkins. Okay, so here's what you're going to get with the bundle. Again, normally around $230 something, on sale for $99 today through Sunday. You're going to get the book and CD. Again, what we have left in the warehouse. You're going to get the embellishment kit. Again, what we have left in the warehouse. You're also going to get a 40 by 40 project batting. And here's the best part, the background quilting files. Guys, this background quilting file set alone, if you were to buy it on its own, is like $84, which is totally worth it because there's like 10 different designs in there, and you use them for everything Halloween and everything beyond Halloween. So many ways to use them beyond it too. But think you're getting all of those other things for just like another $10, $15. So good deal. This is the bundle of background quilting that will come with it. We've got the chevron quilting, which again, beyond Halloween, so cute. We've got the spider webs, and look at the cute little witch hats and jack-o'-lanterns and candy and bats and stars and ghosts and all the things. Here's one. Do you see those little silhouettes of the witches flying across the sky on the broom? Are you picturing all the things you can do with these designs? Here's one that is it's a great background for all kinds of projects beyond Halloween. Here's another one, a really good background for anything. And I love this one. Of course, it coordinates with Candy Corn Quilt Shop because of the banners that are on Candy Corn Quilt Shop, but also think other holidays where you hang banners, 4th of July, Christmas, birthdays, all the things. So I think that is super cute. Hey, this one is perfect for this one because it's Candy Corn Quilt Shop, but it's perfect if you love to sew, right? So when we did Kimberbell Day, one of the 12 by 12 quilts that I did for Kimberbell Day, I actually used that design on it because I thought, well, that goes for anything, right? And then this one with all the candy corn flowers. which is super cute. And you know what? That really doesn't scream candy corn flower unless you have, the colors of candy corn, right? So I could see using that one on spring or summer projects, or, a little bit more feminine projects. And then this is the borders design. So you've got a 1, 2, and 3-inch border that are the candy corn flowers. And then on the right-hand side, you've got some spider webs and spools and such like that. Such stuff like that. So that's what's all in the bundle. Check it out. Okay, moving on now. Now I can go fast forward to what I was going to say. And that is sometimes I take mental note of things you're asking about. Well, one of the things that has come up a few times now is about the Kimberbell tool tote. You remember the Kimberbell tool tote? We debuted this on Kimberbell Day, right? Nice and big, isn't it? And I remember seeing a lot of comments of people going, whoa, I didn't realize it was so big. In fact, mine is right there across the room. I should have brought it, but it's big, okay? And that's because it holds all of your clear blue tiles in the individual pockets, I guess, zippered pockets with a gold zipper, by the way. And then it also holds your orange pop rulers, USBs, tools, you name it, right? So here's a few more images to kind of help showcase that a little bit more. Okay, so there you've got them in nice padded pockets. But the question has been, how do I organize it? Okay, because you also get these little sticker labels in there where you can label the pockets with like, oh, these are the 12-inch borders, or this is where I place this tool and such. So we put together a video. Well, I should say our awesome social media team put together a little video to help you if you are looking to organize your Kimberbell tool tote, either now or in the future, because, maybe you've asked for it for Christmas or something, right? Here's a little video clip that is going to help you organize your tote. And guess what? The Kimber fella just came in because he watches What's New Wednesday, and he went and grabbed my tote for me. It's like we've been married for how many years, Ryan? A lot of years. He's saying 27, 28, I don't know, something like that. He just read my mind, but look at that. It's big, right? And look, it's it's beautiful. It's beautiful in every way. If you have the Kimberbell tool tote, are you loving it? Look at the little gold, the gold hardware and the zippers and all the things. But everything is in its designated spot. Oh, I love that. Do you love organization like I love organization? Yeah. And I have this just hanging on a hook in my sewing room. Okay. So now when I'm ready to take it on the go, I can just go. And in fact, see, you can see the places for the USB sticks and your tools and such. So here's the little video. It's only a couple minutes long, but I think it'll help you as you've been asking the question on Facebook. How do I organize my tool tote? Let's take a look.
You've been asking for it, and now it's here. Introducing the Kimberbell Tool Tote for clear blue tiles, orange pop rulers, and more. This premium product is both a beautiful bag and an effective storage solution. Let's explore the tote from the outside in and discover its many pockets, pouches, and possibilities. The Kimberbell Tool Tote features a quilted, mint green exterior, branded with the Kimberbell logo and accented with gold zippers and clasps. Carry the tote by the 2 sturdy handles or wear it over your shoulder with a long strap. We've provided a cushioned pad for extra comfort. Now, let's unzip the tote and take a look inside. On one side, you'll see expandable pockets for orange pop rulers in the front 2 pouches and smaller rulers in the front pockets. After everything's in, fasten the strap for a secure hold. In the middle of the tote, you'll also see zippered pockets for clear blue tiles and other tools. Organize tiles by height, label with our included stickers, and then zip the gold zippers to keep it all contained. These pockets are reinforced in the center to prevent your tiles from bending. After storing your tiles, you should still have a couple of pockets left for rotary cutters, scissors, marking tools, and more. Now let's flip these pockets over to access 26 elastic slots. These slots hold USB flash drives snugly in place so you can easily keep track of your favorite machine embroidery designs. You can also have fun embellishing these spots with collectible pins and more. The mesh pocket below is perfect for your clear blue tiles user guide, printed design instructions, and even extra tumbler blocks. When everything is in its place, simply zip the tote back up with the chic zipper pull. With its premium quality and thoughtfully designed details, the Kimberbell Tool Tote effectively meets every machine embroiderer's needs.
Okay, I just realized I love that video, no doubt about that. So hopefully that helped you. But I realized I didn't show you the one I really wanted to show you, which is like a really quick little reel on actually labeling the pockets. So someone from our social media team is going to be on it. I know it. They're going to grab the right link, the right video, because in like 30 seconds, you're going to be able to find exactly where the labels go where, right? So anyway, watch for that in the comments. We'll be sure to link it. And maybe if I get a chance, I'll show it too. But there is a video out there. It's a quick little reel about actually labeling the pockets. But hopefully that video too also helped you, see exactly how that tool tote came together. So there you have it, and what it can hold and all the things. Now, someone asked if it would hold embroidery hoops. Can the tote also hold the hoops? Yes, absolutely. I mean, I don't know if, I've got a lot of hoops there, my friends, right? So I could certainly choose the ones that I'm going to take to class. If I or on a retreat or on the go or whatever, and I would probably include just that size or one or two sizes. Certainly, I probably wouldn't put all my hoops in there, but it could absolutely hold your hoops. It could hold your magnetic hoops as well. So, yeah, holds all the things for sure. Okay. All right. Oh, good, Lisa. She says, that video was great. I haven't put my themes in my tote yet. Okay, good. Hopefully that was helpful. But there really is another one out there that exists that I think you'll like as well. So we'll put the link in the notes. Okay. All right. Now, another thing. So that was one thing that I've seen a lot of people asking about. The second thing that I've noticed lately is that it happened a while ago, and then it happened again like just this week. So I said, oh, I think it's time to talk about on What's New Wednesday, is that you have questions on binding. And maybe, like someone mentioned earlier, they got to bind this Halloween quilt right now, right? So we've got some tips for you. And Jenny just wrote a really great blog post about that very thing. So I wanted to direct your attention to that blog post. We'll put, again, a link to it. But it's a helpful tip that, if you weren't aware of it before, now you are. And this is common questions about binding. So let's take a look at how she started this blog, and then I'll, put you on a cliffhanger so that you can read the rest of it on your own time. But she says, in a bind, how many of you have finished a project and it's been sitting around incomplete because it hasn't been bound? Oh, guilty right here. Binding is one of those things that quilters, sewists, and machine embroiderers can get nervous about and even dread, but knowing a few tricks makes all the difference. Here are some common questions about binding, along with some helpful tips from Kim, Ginger, and Deanna. So we had recently, a while back, had done an episode on this on Inside the Hoop. And so she pulled some of those things together and threw in some of her stuff. So together, we're all going to help you with some commonly asked questions about binding. I hope that helps. Read the blog post when you get a chance, because, they may even be just really good little reminders for all of us, right? Maybe it's something like, oh yeah, I knew that, but here's a good reminder. Okay, so there is that. Anytime we can help direct you to, a video or a question or a blog post or something about, to help, we're certainly going to do it. So keep it coming. All right. Before we close, we do have a giveaway, but I want to give you a reminder that the brand new Bella box for Christmas is about to be released next month. So I would love for you to join myself and Tori, because together we're going to be revealing what this holiday gift box, Bella box, is, what's included. And as you know, if you are subscribed through Perfectly Peace, or not through Perfectly Peace, through Me Time, you're guaranteed a box. So that's machineembroiderydelivered.com, Me Time. That you can subscribe. And it comes out 2 times a year. So if you're subscribed to it, you'll know that you will get this box, right? But we always give you a reveal first, so before your payment comes through, so you can decide for yourself: is this something I really want, or am I going to pass on this one? So the option is always there for you. Okay. But October 1st on Facebook, join Tori and I, and we're going to do the reveal of the Bell Box. I'm really excited about it. When they revealed it to me, I was really excited. And so I think you're going to love it. And it's going to be perfect for gift giving this Christmas. Or heck, you could just gift the box itself and give people the gift of an experience, right, at their embroidery machine. So whether you gift the whole thing as kits, like a Bella box has, and we pack it full of stuff, or you decide that you're going to make the designs and gift them. There's a lot of ideas in there for you. And Christmas, holidays, that's like our best selling Bella box ever, is when it's a Christmas or holiday themed one. So you're going to want to check that out. Oh my gosh. Join us October 1st on the Me Time Facebook page. So you can find that. Just search on Facebook for Me Time Delivered. And maybe we can also put a link here in the notes. But that's when we will reveal the contents inside. And I don't think you're going to want to miss this one. It is pretty darn cute. So anyway, there's that. All right, everyone. For today's giveaway, I thought we'd go back real quick, circle back to the Candy Corn Quilt Shop. And I want to find out, what was your favorite block from the Candy Corn Quilt Shop? That's a hard one for me. Oh my gosh. I think for me, I really like the witches that were holding the quilts, because it's kind of it's a trip down memory lane, right? For a Kimberbell to see those other projects that they're holding. So I think that was super cute. But I'm also in love with the headstones, just because they're kind of punny, right? And so anyway, let us know in the comments, what was your favorite block from the Candy Corn Quilt Shop? Someone mentioned the unfinished quilt. May it rest in pieces. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Oh, Tracy says she loves the witches, but she loves the couch. Oh, me too. Kwanya says the witches for sure. They're my favorite, along with the pumpkin pin cushions. Oh, good. Yeah. Can you see that again, beyond the quilt itself? If you're thinking, okay, Halloween is next month, I'm never going to get this done. Hey, it comes around every year, right? But it also, you could just take a few of those blocks out of there and do something new with them. Put them on a tea towel, put them on, a mug rug, something small and very giftable would be really fun. And if you do that, 2 people are going to win a fat quarter bundle of Halloween fabrics from Kimberbell, as well as Halloween basics in Halloween colors. I thought, gosh, that would be fun. So I'll put together this bundle of Halloween fabrics for you. 2 people will win that this Friday, and we'll let you know on Facebook. All right. Okay. Pamela says, I can't wait to do the whole quilt. Oh, good. I hope you do. It really is a fun one, and you'll smile with every block. I guarantee that for sure. All right. Yeah, Mary says her favorite block is Witches with the Quilt Show. I would agree. Kay says the Witches hat blocks. And Mava says the headstones. So cute. Well, awesome. I'm glad that you're loving it. It was a little trip down memory lane for many of you, but it may be brand new to you. So I should start calling What's New Wednesday, What's New Wednesday, What's New to You Wednesday, right? Because sometimes we talk about oldies but goodies, and sometimes we talk about things that are brand spanking new, that are in quilt shops, that are at Kimberbell, all the places, so that you have choices and you can find what you're looking for. So, all right. Thanks for joining me today, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Of course, keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.